What is going on, everybody? Let's talk about a killer combo for the Sicarian Infiltrators in the new Adeptus Mechanicus Codex. I'm going to be going through a bunch of different combos in future videos, so if you're into the Adeptus Mechanicus, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below which unit you want me to explore next. But this one, nobody's talking about, so I just want to share it with you real quick. This combo starts out with Sicarian Infiltrators, 5 or 10, and we are giving them the tasers. So this is going to make them swinging at Strength 6, AP 1, 1 damage. Every 6 to hit is 2 additional hits, and they all have 2 attacks. Champion has 3. And a couple other things just quickly about this unit. 1, they get a deep strike on the battlefield, 9 away from the enemy, so it's built in. You don't need a stratagem. This one down here, the interference ability, enemies attacking them within 12, so that means they're people that are shooting them within 12, or if they're getting attacked back in hand-to-hand combat, cannot reroll hits or wounds against them, makes them a little more survivable. They got toughness 3, 2 wounds only, 4 up save, 5 up invuln, and they also subtract 1 from enemy leadership. So let's jump over and let me just show you how this combo begins. We're going to do this combo in Mars. The Infiltrators have Doctrina Imperatives, and we're putting them in Mars for this combo. So this will give them 1 free reroll to hit, and it gives them the Canticles of the Omnissiah. So that's all we need necessarily from Mars, but I'm going to go through a few of the different stratagems that you can really buff up the damage on this unit. You probably won't want to use every one of these stratagems in one phase, but you could, and yeah, it's pretty powerful. So a 10-man unit of the Infiltrators is actually going to have 50 pistol shots. So when you're shooting 50 pistol shots, hitting on 3s, potentially hitting on 2s, Wrath of Mars is a good stratagem for you. Also, because your power level is only going to be 8, it's only 1 CP to do Wrath of Mars, so it turns your Strength 3 pistols into doing 6s to wound or mortal wounds up to a maximum of 6. So you drop in, drop down, shoot your pistols, one direction, charge another direction, or Wrath of Mars into a tough unit that you're gonna be charging. Make sure you don't kill models that are gonna make it farther for you to make this charge. But there you go. Wrath of Mars, great stratagem for him. Next, you're gonna end up giving your champion, let me find the relic. You're gonna give the champion in your unit, this is a stratagem, 1 CP. You can make it free with one of the Logi. This is the Omniscient Mask. Now, this one, 6 inches of this model, each time a unit makes a melee attack, an unmodified hit roll of 6 scores an additional hit. So, every 6 to hit with the taser is going to give you 3 hits. And with this mask on the champion, every 6 to hit is going to give you 4 hits at Strength 6, AP 1, 1 damage. This one here is also nice to force them to fight last. This is the Temporcorpia. You got options. I think this one's better on maybe like Rust Stalkers or a unit that's going to get charged. I think this one's better on the Infiltrators because the plan is to jump in, make that 9-inch charge, and blow up whatever you're fighting. So take this mask, every 6 to hit, 3 hits. Amazing. So, no, every 6 to hit is 3 additional hits. So that means every 6 to hit is 4 hits. Tons of attacks coming out of this unit. And now let's jump over here to Stratagems. Actually, let me show you one other thing. If I can find it. All right, we'll go to Stratagems first. Stratagems. You have other options besides Wrath of Mars. You can do the Assassin Construct stratagem for 1 CP. this is going to add +1 attack to your unit. So you're already every 6 to hit is doing 4 hits instead of 1, and you can give everybody in your unit +1 attack if they make their charge. Really, really fantastic. Great choice. Another option, not necessary. Like I said, you're probably not going to use all of these, but here's another option. If needed, +1 strength characteristic. So you can turn them into strength 7. So if you really feel like you need strength 7 for what you're doing, for 1 more CP, you can get strength 7. And just to really go crazy, chain taser protocol, another 1 CP strat. So you got Wrath of Mars, +1 strength, +1 attack, and this one here, all only 1 CP strats. Use them as at will for what you need. Use this stratagem until the end of the fight phase. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack with a taser weapon, an unmodified hit roll scores 2 additional hits. So your unit charges in. They hit on 3s. They get a reroll 1 hit from Mars. Any 5s to hit are 3 hits. Any 6s to hit are 4 hits. And you are putting out a ton of strength 6 hits. Just super powerful. Now let's jump over to just a few other things and we'll call it a day. So hopefully you're enjoying the Sicarian Infiltrator super combo here. Definitely if you're going to try them out, I think Mars is a good choice. And the reason, the number one reason I'm giving a Mars is for Canicles of the Omnissiah. Now, the Canicle you want in play when your guys drop in, so turn 2, potentially turn 3 if you're going to hold them back, is this Invocation of Machine Vengeance. Each time an advance or charge roll is made for this unit, roll an additional d6 and discard the lowest. So, with this Canicle in place, only available to them in Mars, because they get the Doctrines, not the Canicles normally, this is going to give them a 3d6 charge, pick the 2 highest. So I'm all about rolling 9-inch charges. It's super fun. Gambling on it, right? Jump down, go for that 9-inch charge. But if you're planning on the super combo, definitely make sure you got this Canicle going. It's going to make you way more likely to make that charge. Rolling 3d6, 2 of them have to equal 9. And if you need to, another CP, you could re-roll all 3 of them. So here, the Doctrina Imperatives, you're probably going to either start the game with +1 ballistic skill for maximum alpha strike damage. But maybe if you're going second, you're going to go with the +1 save, -3 move characteristic. This +1 save can make your guys a 3-up save in combat. So if you can save this one for them, you know, that's great. But, or it helps them survive. Let's say they, you know, blow up the unit they charge. Having a, you know, 3-up save, 5-up invul makes them a little more survivable in your opponent's shooting phase, and maybe you'll get to use them again to blow up another unit, especially if you pick up somebody on the outskirts, so there's not a lot to attack back or charge you back. Just wonderful. And you could switch over to, you know, some of these other ones. I don't think you ever use +1 weapon skill, -1 ballistic skill for your army, unless you built your army specifically with just about no shooting. So there you have it. That's the very first Adeptus Mechanicus Infiltrator super combo for Mars. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you'll leave a comment below and let me know which unit you want me to talk about next. I think people are sleeping on this one for the Mars Forge World. And, you know, I think this book's really good. I don't think you have to play any specific one. Obviously, if you're trying to win a big tournament, you know, some of them are probably going to be better than others. But I think there's a lot of really great combos in this book, and we're going to talk about them. So, thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're into the Adeptus Mechanicus, and I'll see you in the comments.